Money dey, there's money. If you don't have the support of people, forget about it. People will leave Abuja Metropole and go to Wuye to go and eat amala.
All right, amazing Hood TV viewers. It's good to have you all on the Gist with King Jason yet again. And today we're going to be discussing about a very intriguing and amazing topic that concerns virtually almost everyone listening to this podcast at the time. And we are going to be exploring the challenges and opportunities associated with starting up a business in Nigeria in this current age. And with me in the studio at this moment, I have two amazing and successful business owners. To my left, I have no other than Obio Julius. Thank you for joining us on the podcast today. And to my right, I have no other than the amazing Umen Jamal, the love doctor on Reaper FM. Yeah. And it's good to have this amazing guest in the house today. So my first question goes to my very own Obio Julius. What inspired you to start up a business in Nigeria with the time you did?
Yeah, thank you, King JC, right?
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, as you all know, my name is I Chief Obio Olusola Julius. Yeah, I'm a businessman. And I didn't just start the business one day. And from my own experience, what I noticed is that most of the business you see today, the owner of the business didn't plan to start such business. Something pushed them to start such business. Entertainment in me started when I was trying to survive. When I came into Abuja, 1999, 2000.
Way back.
Yeah, way back. So what actually happened is that I have this belief when I was little, when I was still with my parents, that I don't want to collect salary for anybody. So I bring that man brought me to Abuja that I want to do work for myself. I don't want to say yes out to anybody. Yeah. So in that time, that era in Abuja, then 1999, 2001, the business that is booming, working fine was property.
Real estate.
No, not real estate. Then it's property. People selling of land. Selling of land especially, because then we have more of federal housing, government houses. So I have people that are into land sale. So I asked a question that, do I need any certificate to start this business, to be selling land? They said, no. All you need is connection, know people. How do I know people? I was in the local environment in Abuja, Jikoi, then. So what do we need to do? I first of all put myself into hospitality corridor. I went to look for a job in an hotel. You understand? So as a barman and as a soap receptionist. So do you know this now? Why I'm doing that? I want to know people. I want to meet people. So I will be telling guests that come to that place that I have land to sell so place. I have to sell so place. So even the owner of the business was thinking that maybe I'm there to work. Fine, I'm working and I'm successful to my work, but I'm looking for contact. I'm getting contact one step by step. So by doing that, I realized that it's not forth paying. I'm not getting what I needed. So I started making liquid soap and room fresheners. I keep supplying to the same hotel. That now pushed me to other hotel in Abuja Metropolis. So I started knowing people, meeting people, getting the link as I want, step by step. So the surprise is that the reason why I started such venture that to be selling land. But at the end of the day, I see myself singing. You understand? So what I'm saying is that there's a lot of business you do today. You are not doing it because you want to do it. Life pushes you to start doing it and that becomes part of you. You know, hospitality, music, entertainment are the same thing, are in the same corridor. Yeah. So when I was singing, I was actually making connection with people. Then I don't go about say I sell land now. People ask they want to buy land so place. Do you have anybody that want to sell? You know, there is this credibility that when they see you as an artist, as a singer, they trust you that you can give them a good answer to their question. So that's how it all started.
Amazing. Now, going back to your previous statement when you started, you said growing up, you told your parents you didn't want to be a salary earner.
Yes.
Now, earning salary, is there anything wrong with earning salary?
See, there's a lot that's wrong with it. My father is so rest in peace, a blessed memory, is a teacher. And I good on new teacher being poor. I came out from a Ekiti state. They are most of them are teacher. And all we had every day is complain, collecting food on credit, waiting for the salary to come. So and I said I don't want to live this life. These people are waiting for salary. And they are suffering. And my father has a friend that is also a teacher, but he's a businessman. The man sells cement. So his word is okay. And I said, this man that sells cement, he has money more than people that are teacher, people that is made. So how did he get to this stage? So we realized that his father is from that place. His father is a farmer, big cocoa man. So he has money through the father's source to started to be doing that business. So I had that belief that people that earn salary, even from civil servant, all this, they're always poor and they are not only happy. And I want to be a happy person. You understand? And I want to be a happy person. I'm telling you the truth. Even when I had such experience, even get to Abuja, I met the same thing. There's a lot of people around, they are not wholly happy. You understand?
How about high earning office workers? Yeah. Like those who work, for instance, in NMPC, Shell, and the rest of that.
Let me tell you something. High office work, I have this belief that I don't want to do salary work.
It was your decision.
Yes, my uncle worked in CBN. He told me that I will push you to CBN step by step. I said, how?
Let me tell
first, you be a security. I said, which security? He said, CBN have two types of security. There are permanent security outfits and Kingsguard security. When you are thinking of back in 1996, 2006, 7, Kingsguard was one of the major security for the CBN. He said, okay, I will enter through Kingsguard security, then I will now join CBN security. Then from there, he pushed me. I said, I don't want to do. Okay, to honor his call, I went to Wuye, where Kingsguard security office is. I went there. I waited for like 3 hours. They called me to come and put in my name. I said, I'm coming. I left there. I go back and I say, I'm not going to do that work.
All right, let me continue. Let's move to our next guest by my right. We're coming back to you, Sir Julius. So my next guest by my right, I know you to be a very successful farmer who runs poultry businesses and a few more I don't know of. So what inspired you to start up your business so far? Let's hear from your end.
My name is Jamal.
Good to have you, sir.
Actually a radio presenter. But along the line,
by the side.
I diversified into other businesses. Yeah, there was sometime before COVID, I had a snail farm, which at the end of the day, I was exporting. But
outside the country or within?
I had my own contacts that I was growing the snails to sell to. Particularly, I had some persons in the UK and the US precisely. Then afterwards, COVID came, a lot of things happened, and I stopped that and I went back fully into radio. Now let's talk. Let me start with the salary issue. He said there are some salaries that are meager, and there are some salaries depending on where you work. Like I know people that work in CBN, like you rightly said. I know people that work in the banking sector. I know people that work in the oil sector, and they're making good money. And they equally have businesses on the side. Now, businesses coming into play is because of our present economy. We know nothing is constant. Prices change every day. But let me now come to my own present business I own right now, which is poultry farming. Now, the amounts you spend on feed last week and the amounts you buy today, it changes every day. Now, the dollar rate or the price of fuel affects everything, even transportation. You and I know that the amount to pay for transport before is different from the amount to pay right now because of what's happening now. The price of fuel has gone up. That is one of the major problems. Where I'm going to come in is there should be a regulatory body. Now I'm more political. I'm going to push it to the government.
Away from that, let's focus on the first question first. What inspired you
to go into make more money? Everybody wants to make more money. you need more money to do things. You need more money to take care of your family, to take care of yourself. Man naturally is insatiable. No matter how much you make today, you want more because you want a better life for you and your family. And so doing, you want something to, cushion that effect.
Yeah, sure.
You go into business. I went into farming because egg production is something egg is in demand every day.
On a constant.
You understand? You bake, you make almost everything with eggs. And the demand and supply is not balancing. The demand for eggs is higher than
It's way higher than the supply.
for eggs. So I was like, okay, that's a good business venture. Why don't you go into it and start supplying people? The rate of consumption in my own house, I think I do like a crate of eggs or more every week. Because of my daughter eats egg, me, I love eggs, my wife also and everything. So I was like, okay, why spend money when you can collect that money from people? And I remember my dad always saying something, look in your, environments. What can you offer that will get money out of your neighbors? Everybody wants to use egg. So I now thought of, okay, egg production. Everybody is doing broiler. They'll buy, grow, sell. Egg production, nobody is doing it. Everybody says it's capital intensive. I know now. As against before now, I didn't know how expensive it was. Imagine my birds having taking 2 bags of feed per day. And trust me, it's not funny. So for me, starting a business was just to make life better for me and my family. That's the basis.
So now, are you saying that an high-end paying white collar job wouldn't deal with all those demands?
Okay, let's put it this way. As you grow in life, your demand increases. As your family expands, your demand increases. Let's say you're earning like $500,000. You were single. It was okay for you. Now you're married, you have 2 kids. Trust me, you need more than that $500,000. And if you don't get more from your job, that means you have to earn it outside. And so to say, you start a business to cushion the effect it will have on you. So for me, I'm not saying white collar job is not good enough, but to attain or sustain a standard of living that you want for yourself, you have to do something extra.
Extra. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that one. Are you saying a high paid job, white collar job, won't, sustain the demands for the home or do all that? So I'm throwing that question to you now.
See, I think I don't 100% agree to that. Okay. Let me tell you something. I have so many friends. I have a friend that live in Lagos and he work in a big organization. I think he had big money. So this guy remain with only 2. He has just 3 kids, 3 children. I said, why you don't want to have more? He said no. But he has money. He say those I know that the economy is hard now. That what is going to be to feed them? So that takes me back to poor people. They want to have more children. They will not even think about their pockets. Now we see a billionaire now. He's thinking of say, he don't want to have too much children so that he want to be able to use the money they have to take care of them. So it's not about money sometimes. It's not about your earning that limits your responsibility way of life.
Well, let me come in there before you finish.
Okay.
Fear of unknown.
Okay, see, in life generally, there's what they call the fear of unknown. Whether you have money, you don't have money. So Nigeria is a place where you can be rich today, tomorrow you go down. Maybe bad investment.
What I see about that, if you are rich today, tomorrow you are broke. It's based on 2 things, both of the 2 things. So to say either you are stupid or you are shooting more than you can. For example, everybody have limits in life. If you pass your limit, you want to be like this person, and you are shooting beyond your power, then that thing will ask you, then you go back to where you are coming from. Whenever you are coming from, if step 1 is 2, what you do is step 5. The step 5 that you force yourself to take back to step 1. So if you have money today, if you know how to manage it, the money will keep going step by step. It will be a step moving forward. It's not about say you are in step 10, you have money, you now drop down. Everybody have experience. Things that are happened to one in life, especially that we gather what we've seen with people around us. You understand? And Another thing that I see is that have you noticed those people that do all these what do you call it? These skill labors, you understand?
Anti-sans.
Take for example, they are supposed to be the most successful millionaire in the world. You know what happened to them? On seriousness. Whenever they get any job, when they just see the million, all they do is to start extravagant life, forget about that job first. Then when the money is drained down, they will not be looking for another contract.
Let me come back to you real quick there. Owing to the last question, one of the things I grew up with knowing was the fact that most of the people who aimed high-paying jobs, the only reasons why they wanted extra businesses was because of the uncertainty in some of these official jobs. Now, you can be in a job where you are earning a lot, and tomorrow you could just resume to the office and you are told you've been fired. That was one of the basic reasons I knew a lot of high earning or official workers decided to delve into businesses, just in case such uncertainties surmount. There were things they could fall back into.
Security, future security. You understand? Let me give you two examples. We have those that work in an office, earn big amount of money, have no single business. The year they are going to retire, there are some people that will be waiting for them. They will tell you that they run business. They don't have any idea of business. And all their life end, all their life savings will just go to that. When you notice some offices, some government or whatever, they used to give all this pensioner training. When they're about to retire, they give them training. The people you will meet on your retirement journey, the business you should do, the business you should not do. Then, if you have been doing business before you retire, if you have had business experience, you will not fall to such business.
All right, coming back to you, let's quickly rush into our next question. The next question is, what is the general misconception people have with starting up a business in Nigeria and in this era?
We use a entertainment corridor to explain that in my own little understanding. There was a club in Abuja. When the club started, they were making money. Say in their first 1 month, they made 1 billion. Yes, some young guys out of that, they now started go and gather money. They want to open club, and they forget that you need some contact, you need some connection, you need some friend to support you in that. Everybody think that when you do things, you make money. A can do it and make money. B can dive into it.
I feel woefully. Thank you for that. Owing to you, sir, what's your what do you think is the major misconception for people who are delving into businesses in Nigeria right now?
I'm going to agree with what my friend said, which is you don't start a business because this man started a business. Do you know the groundwork he has done? Have you done your own research? Do you know the rudiments?
Lack of proper understanding, you would say, of how the business runs, what it entails.
You know, like people see, he's successful. What does he do? He sells chair. Do you know what he has put into to get to that position he is today? No, you just, because he's selling chair, you think, okay, you two go and bring chair and be selling chairs too. Business is not like that. You need to understand the plus and minuses of that particular business before you delve into it. Because if you just delve into it without proper knowledge, all your money will go down the drain. That's what they call bad investment. You invest in what you don't understand.
Basically. All right, moving to our next question. What's the biggest challenge you think personally is associated to starting up a business at this era? Now, there's inflation in Nigeria. The economic situation is really affecting a lot of businesses that are preparing to start up. And a lot of people are scared with going into the business space because of the uncertainty in our economic status. Now, what personally are the challenges you have experienced running your own business, even in this era, and with the challenges in the economy right now?
Major challenge that I think generally business can face, the business can experience, is the manpower and people.
Not finances.
Manpower and people. I mean, people around you. You start from home. If your home does not support you should ask for outsiders to support you. If you start any business and your own people are not supporting you, you are on your own. Your best friend have another best friend. You make your own support you. Each week we bring their own way coming to you. let's forget about the way economy is this and that now. You might have the money and establish business, you might not have profit because your own are not supporting you. But when you have your own supporting you, it's kind of your limit.
So, in other words, you're saying it's not the economic situation first. It depends on your mindset and the people you are surrounded with to support your business.
In the world, if they pound yam in a big mortar and they put soup inside Ghana's chair, don't you go believe.
All right, over to you, sir.
I'm going to disagree. No, he's going to say to Yoruba because I need to hear that adage in Yoruba.
Okay, I'm saying in Yoruba.
Yeah.
Wọ́n ní tá bá gúnyán sínú odó, tá bọ́ bẹ̀ sínú èpo ẹ̀pà, ẹni tó máa yó. You know what that means? You know, water is very big.
Of course.
You know,
Granite shell is really small.
If everybody gather say they want to eat,
that one person that
before they get to that soup, the people would have
yeah, definitely.
People go see the okele.
Amazing one.
Okay,
Over to you, sir.
I'm going to disagree a little bit with him because if there's no money, there's no purchasing power. Whether you have friends or no friends. If your friends or your associates you don't have the money to purchase what you're selling, the business will still go down. For me, one of the biggest challenges, I believe, is not knowing the onions before you open the pot of soup or you cook the pot of soup.
Crazy.
Not understanding the business properly. Like hospitality, I tell people 2 businesses that will never go wrong. You see hospitality business, food, drinks, and the other one I can't really talk about.
So you say there's business that cannot go on.
Yes.
What and what?
Food and drink business.
2 business needs that.
And drink business.
People must drink.
It's a big lie.
And people must go to
Let me
the
explain
other
something
one.
to you.
Yeah.
If you do in the wrong environment,
Yeah.
it will go wrong.
Okay.
No matter how much you
If it's not well managed
yes, it will go wrong.
or properly invested into.
Yes.
No,
Okay,
see,
now for example, we have people that sell food in our environment. All
Yeah.
these mama and all these things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's few of them that sell food now. You don't say those that are not sell food, they don't know how to prepare their amala.
Nope.
If you do in the wrong environment, first come, first serve. People that are there before, it's very difficult to push them out of that place. So if people say, I know, I have my base already.
Yeah.
I have my joint. People that do it say, I have my pork. You understand? People know where they're going to. People know where they go. You understand? It's not about, there's money. Money day. Money day. There's money. If you don't have the support of people, forget about it. People will leave Abuja Metropolis and go to Wuye to go and eat amala. And during the time of Mama Cass, during the time of Mr. Big, people will leave there and to go to another place and go to some 5-star hotel.
So in other words, you're saying network, is your network is as important or more important than financing or starting the business.
Yes.
Okay,
Money
wait.
flow.
No, wait.
Let's hear from you.
You said something. People around you. What if they don't have the money?
If you don't see, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You should know you should know your capacity and know what you can do.
Yeah.
If you don't have people, you should not do business for people.
That's another strong one.
If you have people, do business for people. If you don't know people, don't do business for people. It's just like you live in a place where the whole community they are not more than 10, and you say you want to grow a social media of 1 million followers. How is that possible? Are you getting it? Have you asked yourself, why is it that none of the Nigerian entrepreneurs can establish or can invest on any social media page like all the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? Have you asked yourself that question? Do you know why they can't do it? Because they don't have access to data payment. If you do it, you will not be able to achieve it the way those whites will achieve it. Because we like them. We take whatever they do. We are their people. We buy from them. They don't like to buy from us. They take from us. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Now, go and invest on anything like Instagram today. Make it more powerful than Instagram. It will last. Because the whites, they will not support it. They support their own. We buy for their own. The business we are doing today, we don't need ourselves. But we feel that we know, so what to do that we need ourselves. There are some business that are suffering, that be under under pain because of the system we create for the system we create for the business. And those that give that business, they are enjoying it.
Owing to this particular discussion at the time, it also brings me to our next question, which is what's the place of tech in businesses in this current age?
Okay, let me start from there. Okay, we're in an era where IT tech per se is what's trending.
One of the most strong and powerful forces right now.
We, as a business owner, you need to key into that, because social media is where you find. Okay, let me go back. Now, in everything you do, you have to think about one thing. Your target market should be one thing you put in mind. Who is your market for? What services are you dealing out? And who do you think can afford that service? Yeah, IT is good, but in a situation where your business has nothing to do with IT, there's no point going there. Location, like you rightly said, matters. People like what is new, what is trending. The service you provide can sell you by word of mouth, not social media. The people that can afford some things in some setting, look at Sheraton. How many times do you see Sheraton doing adverts? They don't, because they're already selling themselves. They have their target markets. They know the kind of people they want to attract. They don't want to attract just anybody.
So in other words, you're saying the tech space is not virtually for every business. Is that what you're saying?
Don't quote me. Don't quote me. If you know the kind of business you're doing, if you are selling amala, it's like Iyasulia. Iyasulia doesn't need Instagram or need social media to sell. She's selling, like you rightly said, people around you, people in your space sells you. Your friends sell you. Iyasulia doesn't need to go on Facebook and say, I'll come to Carol, just say, Iyasulia, I'll come and...
She doesn't need to be on the social media to sell. She's selling already. But do you think the social media probably might give her more patronage and expand her more?
There are some traditions that don't really need social media.
Okay.
Amala doesn't need social media. Amala sells itself because it's traditional.
Let's move to Mr. Ale.
I once have a discussion with a veteran journalist that believe in analog. He believes in newspaper. He doesn't believe in social media.
Yeah.
And he said he can never work. Yeah, do you know that the news that came out from newspaper, they vet it, but they publish it, and all the news that come from social media, some of them have no true. Now let's take it back to the tech environment now. The first news everybody believes now is what that come out on the tech environment.
Definitely.
Then there are some you see in the newspaper is about 2 days ago.
Because it has a wider reach.
Yeah. And if you want to start any business now, the first thing you are thinking of is how to open the
social media account for that business.
Because you believe you can only sell through that. And now those people now they need people, online people. Those are their online people are their family, are their people. When you mention people like Mama Suliana needs ancient people here. That anywhere Mama Suliana go, they don't need to see Mama Suliana on social media. The one person from somebody to somebody will say
by word of mouth, yeah.
Word of mouth.
Putting tech into your business has to do with the kind of business you're doing. That's why I made mention of Iyasulia. Okay, now I sell eggs. I'm a poultry farmer. I have him to buy from me. I have my neighbors. I have you. You need eggs and everything. Don't you think if I go and do sponsored ads, that's depleting my resources?
How?
I'm going to place a certain amount to advertise that I sell eggs, right? When I can tell you and my product speak for itself. My eggs are big, you like it. Jamal sells eggs. If you see his eggs, they're big. I don't need...
And you don't have to pay for it.
I don't need social media to do that.
Once again, it's been an amazing conversation so far on the topic, the challenges and opportunities associated with starting up a business in Nigeria in this era. And once again, it's your very own King Jason, your host on the podcast, The Gist. And I'm sure you've learned one or two things on the conversations we've had so far. Please do well to let us know your ideas or insight or what you think about the conversation on the comment box. Once again, it's good to have you all on this episode. We hope to see you again on our next episode with even more interesting and intriguing topics. Once again, I'd like to say a big thank you to my two guests. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to have you guys more. And thank you for educating us on your personal experiences with the business you've run so far. Once again, thank you all for joining in. I hope to see you again on The Gist and on The Hood TV. Thank you.